Today we're going to be looking at whether or not Gunman Clive HD Collection is worth a fiver. Gunman Clive first released a decade ago, and the HD version can be found for pretty cheap on the PS4 and in the Switch eShop, which is where I played it. So let's find out if it's worth a fiver, after I take a moment to ask that you kindly like the video and subscribe to SirLink Gaming, where you can check out other cheap Switch games in my Worth a Fiver series. Now let's get to it. Originally a mobile release in 2012, Gunman Clive gained much wider success when it released on the 3DS later in the same year. Gunman Clive 2, which is also included in the HD collection, was released in early 2015 as a standalone game on 3DS, and in the HD collection that was released originally on Wii U later that same year. It then released on Switch and PS4 in 2019 and 2020 respectively. First thing you are bound to notice about this 2D side-scrolling platformer is the art style. A rather unique looking game where everything looks like it's drawn in pencil and you are playing an artist's sketchbook. Not only is Gunman Clive nice to look at, the platforming and overall game controls are pretty tight. In the 2D stages I never thought that I unfairly died, and the jumping mechanics felt natural. Obviously a game titled Gunman Clive, you use a gun. It shoots up to 3 bullets at a time, and randomly enemies will drop gun power-ups that include, but are not limited to, a scatter shot of 3 bullets at a time, high damage missiles, or a laser that goes through objects, that I only got a few times in my playthrough. If you get hit when you have a gun power-up, you will lose it, which stings a little bit more when you're fighting bosses, as they were never super difficult to defeat, more it would just take significantly longer to chip away at their health a single shot at a time. The one criticism of Gunman Clive is that it's too short. That might be valid if I was only purchasing a single game, but at 45 levels across the 2 games, I feel like it was an appropriate length. That being said, both Gunman Clive and Gunman Clive 2 throw new gameplay elements at you which keeps things fresh in the approximately 3-hour experience. Boss battles every 5 levels change things up enough, and in Gunman Clive 2, there are these 3D shooting levels that aren't the most intuitive and took me a few tries to complete them, but it was something new and it kept things from getting stale. Additionally, once you complete the game, you unlock an additional character, which adds some replay value. I purchased Gunman Clive HD Collection during Black Friday, when it was discounted from its regular retail of $6.29 down a whopping 85% to only 94 cents Canadian. The collection is a great package, and I really enjoyed my time playing through both games. Add it to your Switch or Deku Deals wishlist so you're notified of when the game next goes on sale, because Gunman Clive HD Collection is worth a fiver. Have you played Gunman Clive HD Collection? Do you think it's worth a fiver? Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you in my next video.